EJ, my bad.
We love our
TV, we
intros.
back again.
Come to Talk That Talk Media, where the vibe is DJ and Tika are hype, keeping dreams alive. Welcome to Talk That Talk Media, where the vibe is DJ and Tika are hype, keeping dreams alive. Bringing you reactions, reviews and slick recaps. Join the conversation, no time for mishaps. Trends will uncover, every beat devoured with fresh insights and energy will never tire. From pop culture to the latest in the game, dive in with us. You want to stake your claim, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Talk That Talk Media. Welcome to Talk That Talk Media.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl.
And it's EJ.
Okay, see, last time she did it. This time she didn't do it, y'all. We got Candy Love. Candy is in the building, y'all.
My it's your girl Candy.
Hi. How is everybody feeling? I know it has been a long week for everyone, but how is everybody doing?
Doing well.
Highly favored.
Amen to that and amen to that. Okay. All
what
right.
she said.
Yeah, no need to complain. Child.
And I won't complain.
Y'all,
Oh,
EJ woke up
now.
with a song on her heart, y'all. She been
Okay,
singing since we
praise
got
the
on this.
Lord.
And I don't know if y'all heard it before we even hit the go live button or before we even the song even played. I don't know if y'all heard it, but my girl been singing ever since. So shout out to that song. Shout out to my girl EJ, who has a song in her heart, and I'm not mad at that at
Praise
all.
the Lord,
But
EJ.
amen. Praise him. I just want to thank everybody though for tapping in. Shout out to Queen for being the first one to engage with us within the chat. If y'all can't tell, I'm trying to have my prim and proper voice on, and y'all just are. I'm already saying y'all, so y'all know that bougie shish is about to go away real quick. Okay.
I love it.
But with that being said, I want to know from you ladies, if you had I'll say three words to describe Bridgerton. Bridgerton in a whole, from season 1 all the way to season 4. How would you describe it in 3 words? And we can start with EJ.
Romantic, because I love the Duke. Oh gosh, I just love. Romantic and chaotic and treacherous, because these people be on it.
Facts.
Trust them.
Okay. And for those of you that are watching, please drop in the chat 3 words that you would use to describe Bridgerton. What about you, Candy?
These 3 words.
Okay, she will find a song, y'all.
Because I got them with one wish. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Dramatic.
Okay.
Is it just dramatic as hell? That's all I can say right now.
3 words, dramatic as hell. Boom.
Right.
It's dramatic. I love it. It's just dramatic. It's full of drama. It evokes emotions. It's a love story. You know, it's just love, emotions, and drama.
It's just emotions
taking me over.
Okay.
Sorrow, lost in the song. As if you don't.
Y'all hear the songs? Drop y'all song in the comment. If you could describe Bridgerton with the song, drop it in the chat as well. I'm gonna have to describe Bridgerton. Y'all know my favorite word is ruthless. So there's some ruthless moments, and I think scandalous would be my second word. Scandalous, they kind of coincide with each other. And then sexual. If you're looking for some freaky-ish, like it's sexual to me. It's a lot of that type of energy. So, I just gotta give, because this is the finale conversation of Bridgerton from season 4. And I have to give my girl EJ, a special shout out for turning me on to Bridgerton, because now I'm ready for another season. Because it was crazy. This second half was not as hype as the first half, but it still brought the ruthlessness, it still brought the scandalousness, and the sexual tension was definitely there. So shout out to the cast of Bridgerton for doing y'all thing. Okay. All right, y'all.
I agree. I agree.
Yes. So with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get on into this whole conversation of Bridgerton. Okay. Now we start off with Penelope. We're gonna talk about Penelope. We're not gonna go. I'm gonna try my best, because I will be long with it. I'm gonna try my best not to go through every single piece of moment, but I'm gonna try to cover these characters, because we see that Penelope has decided that she no longer wants to be Lady Whistledown. She put the wrong person business out there in them streets, and she pulled up on her and let her know, now you messing with my money. And you have put the business out there. So now this man who I was basically going being with, so that I can be basically come up, I can no longer do those things. So, Penelope is in her feelings, and she's saying, well, I understand, but I wasn't really talking about you. I didn't put your name in the paper, but baby, everybody knows that you were talking about me, Penelope, because people see us walking around town, or they see us, together around town. So, why wouldn't they think that you were talking about me? So anyway, she goes to the queen and she's like, look, queen, after we made that one final bet about, Benedict falling in love and who he's going to marry, is he going to marry? I need to be out. I can't write for Whistledown anymore. And of course, Queen Charlotte says, no. So, with that being said, we are going to see that she's going to be able to get her walking papers. She's no longer going to have to be Lady Whistledown. But she's going to have to do some scandalous things to round it on out. She's going to have to finish it on out. And we see at this particular ball, and I don't know why I can't think of her name right now, but I'm gonna call her Miss Pepto Bismol at this point, because she loves everything pink and bows and fluffy. And she is back in town. She's the new Lady Penwood, and she basically has started this ball, and Penelope gave her the idea, why don't you say that this ball is going to be for the queen, and invite the queen, and maybe the queen will basically, come through and show you love and forgive you for lying about Lady Whistledown. However, that was not the case. So again, Penelope's still out here in these streets being ruthless, and she throws one last Whistledown paper. And basically, she's telling everybody, I'm near and dear with each of you, but now it's time for me to go. So, Candy, did you have any particular thoughts on Penelope and her officially? And of course, the queen has officially given her walking papers, and now she no longer has to be Lady Whistledown. And you can kind of, if you want to touch on, why can't I think of her name? And I had it.
I just watched the last.
Cressida, thank you.
Yeah.
Pepto Bismol, but yeah. Any final thoughts on Penelope, as well as the return of Cressida as the new Lady Penwood?
Child, I'm not thinking about Cressida. She still look wacky and wild and tacky. Yeah. I mean, every get up she put on is like, how many people it took to help you put that on, because it's a hot mess. Penelope, yeah, because she was exposed and everybody know who she is, it was time for her to, put her pen down. because it was nothing else for her to do. Like she said, everybody, she was the plague. It was like the flu. Oh, I don't want to be around you. It's like catching C-19. Oh no, I don't
Right.
want to be around you. No, you might give me that nasty woman disease. She was just like, stay away from her, because you can't even whisper around her, because you don't know what she's gonna say or what you gonna, what's gonna come up in the next, letter. So
Right.
it was time for her to focus on her and Colin and their baby and find her something else to do. That's gonna be, I don't know. Well, she said she's gonna start writing books or something, right?
Yeah, she
So
said she's
just
gonna write
find
her own
something else to
book.
write about. I know Queen
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte is not happy that she's not gonna get her gossip the way she used to, but I think we found a nice replacement. I don't know who it is. I have an idea, but I think that person is a good replacement for Penelope. They're very unassuming.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So she all right.
Absolutely.
I don't care for her, but she all right.
Right. And with you saying she all right, EJ, has your mindset changed about Penelope any? I don't like Penelope. I don't like Penelope. I don't like Penelope. I can't find a piece of care to give for Penelope. Is there any love or any change or mindset change towards Penelope for you? And I also want to ask you, if you did you notice in when she was looking in the mirror that it was almost as if she was reflecting on herself as a older Penelope, and she was kind of like taking a look into her life. What did you take from that, if you kind of caught it?
I didn't know it was the older Penelope. I thought it was the younger one.
Was it a young, well, either perspective.
Girl,
I couldn't tell. She
girl,
looked a
I
little
could be wrong.
older only for me because of the curls in her hair, but I could have been, it could have been backward.
Girl, it could have been me. That woman looked like she. I was like, oh, it's back to when she used to be. Before she had her glow up. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. So I really don't have no thoughts on that part because I didn't think that far. I won't even lie about it. But but as far as everything else, I mean, it is what it is. Penelope is not somebody that was my favorite at all. I've tried to grow to like her because, after all, she is a Bridgerton. I'm a Bridgerton fan. I love the Bridgerton family, but I still don't feel one way or the other about her. That's the thing. Like I don't have strong dislike for her anymore, but I also don't have a strong like for her. Like I'm just yeah.
You cool on her.
Yeah.
She said she cooled on her. Okay. All right. And dang man, we got to this moment, John. Oh man. So we saw Michaela is back. It was kind of a little heat between her and Francesca. And Francesca like, look, this is my husband. He need to come to bed. You need to take your behind the bed. We have schedules that we keep around here. And so finally John kind of broke it down to Francesca. Look, I need you to fix it with my cousin. Why? What's the beef? And my cousin is one of those ones that I've kind of sort of had to stand up for, so to speak. I've always been there for her. She's always been there for me. So I need the two of you to be able to get along. Now, throughout this period, throughout the time that we're witnessing John and Francesca and their marriage, their relationship, of course, Francesca is like, oh, I can't give him a baby. You know what I mean? She's really upset about that. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think she liked the man, but clearly we find out that she actually likes him. And so it's unfortunate because you kind of see him going through different things. He keeps complaining about these headaches, and he's complaining that he's just saying you'll see him kind of like staring off in the distance when Michaela is trying to talk to him, and then she kind of like brings him back. Hey, like, what's up? Where you at? You know what I mean? And so unfortunately, y'all, we have to bury John. We have to take him up out of there. We got to bury him. And it was a very sad moment. Benedict speaking at the funeral was super sad to me. Because, it's hard for Benedict to really pour out his heart unless he kind of talking about Posey. The longer he, or not Posey, but Sophie, the longer he got to know Sophie, the more he was able to open his heart. But this for me was a sad moment. Then she thought that she was pregnant, but basically she ends up not being pregnant. So now he left her, and she no longer has the money, or she no longer has him either. So EJ, starting with you and then Candy, any thoughts on, poor Francesca, and then also within this is leading the younger sister to not want to get married. So any particular thoughts, EJ?
Tika is a liar. That is what I got to say about this, because I watched it with you. Okay, and I remember how heartless she was about this whole
I had to
thing.
watch it back, EJ. I had to watch it
the
back.
whole thing.
First time I ain't cried. The second time it took me through there.
Okay, because the way Tika was so heartless, I was just like, Tika, really?
Because she ain't like that me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We got video footage. Is that all we say?
I would love to see that footage. I love footages.
You on camera. Tika did not give a, what, how you say it, Tika? How you say it, Candy? She not giving a damn. Okay.
Nadam. I gave Nadam. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just had to go ahead and put that out there.
It's all good. It's all good.
Tika said she had to run it back, and she ran it back, and she said now she good. Okay.
A little bit. I cried. It made me choke up.
Okay, I cried. It's on the camera.
And that's
like a baby. Listen, this was so sad to me. I like John. Like, I like him so much. He was like one of my favorite people that don't say much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, when he do say something, I'd be happy to see him. He poised, you know what I'm saying? He loved that woman like none other. I was like, I like him. And I always believed that she liked him. There may have been a moment a long time ago where I might have maybe not thought that, but for the most part, I've always believed that they just were so quirky and weird together. Like, I just love their little quirkiness. And now he's gone, and Francesca has to lose this. And oh God, I just realized that I was pissed at one of these Bridgertons. Okay, yeah, and then the cousin, oh gosh, she ticked me off too. But yeah, this was just a lot, y'all. This was so sad. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it was indeed sad. What did you think about Candy? What did you think about Michaela leaving? Like, initially she was going to be there for Francesca, but then all of a sudden, at the end, she was gone. She gone. Why? What did you think about that? And did you have any thoughts on John?
I guess maybe because she had no tie, nothing was there for her, so it wasn't. I might as well dip on out. Or because I think I might fall in love with my cousin brother's wife, I need to get on through. Because I think something might have been a little Les there. But I kind of figured something was going to go on, because when people get ready to pass away, they make sure everybody that they're around are okay. They try to make amends with things, not even knowing that something is getting ready to happen. So I kind of figured he was going to expire. I didn't know it was going to be episode 2. So that's why when I sent that text in the group chat, are y'all watching Bridgerton? Because I was like, what the ham and the cheese?
Right.
He passed away. And I felt so sorry for her. That scream she scrumped. I said, Jesus whip. Oh gosh.
Right.
I wasn't looking for it, but I do think Michaela left because it was just, it really was nothing for her. Yeah, and it was nothing there for her.
Right.
He gone.
Right. But yeah, and I absolutely get that. But would it his belongings and property and all that stuff like kind of fall under her family line, or is it?
He had a mama.
Right.
That was like, oh yeah, thank y'all. I'm like, lady, this your son. You're not going to share. You're not up.
Not now, Tim.
Not upset at all.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was just strange. Maybe it was something to do with the times. I don't know.
Right. I got you. Yeah.
Sorrows, prayers.
Sorrows, prayers. The Queen didn't show up, but Lady Danbury was there, of course. Yeah. Rest in peace, John. what's his last name? EJ Kill something.
Kill Martin.
Kill Martin. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I'm just getting old.
You want to say Killmonger?
Killmonger. Yep. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
But then we got. Listen, Alice initially did not want to be a lady in waiting, but now she's like, okay, well, I'm in here. I might as well go and put all of my toes in, get me a brand new pair of shoes so I can be a true lady in waiting. Okay. And EJ pointed something out to me that, I'm like, girl, just go on and do it. There's something that needs to be done, but she confides in her husband with everything. So I feel like she and her husband have like the strongest relationship out of everybody on the whole show, because they literally communicate. They tell all the business. What you know about this tea going on over here? Okay, well, what do you know? And then, okay, let's put two and two together so we can fix this whole situation. Anyone have any particular thoughts on Alice in Wonderland? Alice and her husband. What's her husband's name? EJ loves him so much. He is so fine.
I love to look at his back, and that's exactly what I was about to say. If we can just keep him with his back turned to the television screen at all times, preferably hold the camera over the top.
Oh, wow.
My Lord.
Dallas say, hey, y'all.
Hey, Dallas.
Oh, hey, Dallas, girl.
And see, that's why EJ don't need to be talking how she talking. Okay. But it's okay. I understand. So we gonna move on because all we got is his back, and we gonna move on. But I need to know, Candy, because this right here, Violet, pissed me off. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Well, I'm going all the way from the beginning to the end with Violet. Now you played in our face for a whole freaking season. Is your baby still in the room?
Go ahead, Dallas. Go ahead.
No, I ain't gonna get graphic. I'm not gonna get graphic. I'm
fin to.
Okay.
Put this that shower cap on.
Okay.
It's okay. Put the shower cap on.
Y'all, Violet, you played in our face for a whole freaking season and a half. I want this man. I want this man. I want my vines to grow and everything to flow. And I want to reach the pinnacles and all this other crap. And then this man come and ask you to freaking marry him. Now we understand that, okay, let's keep the engagement under wraps until Francesca goes through her mourning period and all of those things. But baby, now we happy and smiling. And you're saying, no, I don't think we should do that. I think we should just be as we are. We just gonna be laid up and do what we do, the hoochie coochie, and then that's it. We're no more. Like that's all there is to us. After sneaking him in the castle or sneaking him in the house and doing all the things. Violet, you really pissed me off. You worked my freaking nerves. Oh, you waste a good man, and now he probably gonna be scoring from this. And he even said, I will wait for you. And it still wasn't good enough for you. So she had a fetish and she fulfilled her fetish. And I'm done. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to wild out too much. But Candy, EJ, y'all thoughts on Violet?
Let me wild out for you then, because Candy, you can wild out after me. Listen, first and foremost, the way I felt about this situation right here, this ish pissed me off. This pissed me off so bad. I was so mad. It ruined the whole damn thing for me. When I kid you not, I promise you that this ruined everything for me. I hate Violet Bridgerton with a passion right now, and she gonna have to do a lot to get me back in her good graces, because the way you played in our faces this entire time, ma'am, you done been single for a long time. That man been stung by that bee a long time ago. He gone. Right. Don't here and tell me that you trying to get your groove back and you just trying to you could have been done flew and did all the things. This is a good man. This is a real good man, Savannah. Not like how they meant it, but this was a really actually good man. And you just gonna let him go to pieces like this? And yet look, did you see the man back? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that man back? Did y'all see the man backside? Did y'all see what was happening? Okay, so you can't tell me that he wasn't putting the motion and he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. You can't tell me that the stroke game went on. Violet is trash for this. She is straight up trash. This man say he ain't trying to be no little side hoe. He want to be a husband, Violet.
Right.
He wants to be a husband. If you didn't want to marry him, then you should have left him alone. You should have never even touched him. Just should have went on about your business, and your garden should have just stayed dry. For all I give a damn.
God,
That part. That part.
I'm done.
Ted.
I'm done. This pissed me off. Whoa, this
Ted,
pissed me
Candy,
off.
you win. Oh, freaking Violet.
Damn, EJ. He just said let Violet be dry as the desert sand, okay? I understand Violet. However, I hate that she's stuck in the widower role. Like she's a widower. Like that's her title. A widower. I'm a widower. My husband got stung by a bumblebee 25 years ago, and that's where I am currently. And it's like she's okay with it, but she's not. It's like she doesn't want to disappoint her children. And it's like she's going to take something away from being happy with someone else. And I understand why she doesn't want to be with this man, because she's been a wife and been a mother for the longest, and she's still stuck in that place. It's like she wants to be independent. And it take me back to Queen Charlotte, where Lady Dansbury was like, nah, I don't want to marry, I don't want to be with you because I've been, married for so long to this booger wolf, and he gone, thank you Jesus. So I want to be by myself. So I understand that. And Lady Dansbury is flourishing however she's flourishing. She might be having tea in the middle of the night with somebody, I don't know, but she seems happy. She's not stuck in that place. And I guess because she really didn't love the man, but because Charlotte seemed to have loved the bumblebee man so much, she cannot get out of that state. And I hate that for her, because Marcus, darling, listen, ain't nothing like a bald-headed chocolate man with a goatee, the nice eyebrows, the back,
and it connect, and it's fresh, and it's full. Ooh.
And don't mind scratching your itch, and watering your garden. And I understand he don't want to stay there. He wants to be a husband, which is commendable. But Charlotte say she's gonna be a widow.
No, Charlotte said she just for them streets. She want him to come over there and hit that thing.
She want to have tea whenever she wants to have tea, okay?
Yeah, and ain't nobody got time for that, because this is a man right here. See, this a real man right here. You go out there and you get one of them things if that's what you want. But this right here, this is a man, and he is not for the streets, and she don't even deserve him. She can have him. Oh, she can't have him. She ain't even. She not even on his level no more. Okay, both her talking about. Don't try to call him, girl, bye. We ain't trying to hear all that. Nah, we ain't trying to sneak up in there. What we look like? We old. Listen, Tika, Candy, they are older. When you get older, you ain't. Wait, what's out there, Violet? Please tell me what's out there. Please tell me. Let me know what's out there. What's happening that you really wanted? Girl, stop lying. Okay, all you wanted this man to do was come over there and water your garden. On a regular basis. You want to sit around and hide and promenade or whatever they call it, and all that type of stuff with him. But then you don't want to make him
an honest man.
But then she got the nerve to listen to the rakish most individual in her family. She got the nerve to listen to Benedict, who just found love, who just figured out what it was to really, be in love. The audacity. Like,
after he got in her face.
First of all, Violet, you a bad mama. I don't care if you are a widower. You are a bad mama because you didn't teach your girls nothing. You didn't teach the girls how to reach their own pinnacles. You didn't teach them how to truly be loved. They got to run into other people, the maids and everybody else, to figure out how to reach their own climax. Honey, you was the worst mama. You the worst mama, and you're even worse girlfriend.
Calm her down. What a fan.
Can I get the ring? Since she don't want it, can I get the ring? Put her business out there in the street. Tell everybody she was trying to lay with you and didn't want to get married. Smother her name. I don't even care. I'm sorry.
Smirchify her name.
Big smirch her name. Okay.
That part. The way I can't stand Violet Bridgerton.
Girl, she worked my nerves, Candy. She worked my nerves. I was feeling for Violet. And then I thought, with her getting with Marcus, I thought maybe this is a little get back for Lady Danbury messing with my daddy. But I don't know. She just wanted to waste people's time.
Okay, waste that good man time with that good back, with that bald head and that connected goatee, full of life, full of life. Do you know the type of stuff that goatee can? Oh God, no, never mind. Stop.
Next slide. All right, y'all. So we've seen this love story. We've seen this love story, and it's literally playing out before our eyes. We see that Sophie loves Benedict, and Benedict loves Sophie. Benedict asked Sophie to be his 304. Excuse me, he asked her to be his mistress. And she's saying, no, I don't want to. I can't do that. My mother was a mistress. She was also a maid. I can't do that. I can't live that type of life. Okay, but girl, you're still laid up with him. You still spread eagle with him. You still let him go downtown to Munchtown and did what he did. Okay, I'm just saying. So, okay, since this is what it is, now she's accepting of what he's saying for a minute, and then she realizes, okay, because she overhears him talking to Anthony, who shouldn't be telling nobody no advice. He just figured his own stuff out too. And she overhears the two of them talking, and so now she doesn't want to destroy the Bridgerton name. She wants to keep the good name for the Bridgerton. So she decides, okay, I'm gonna go and work for this other family. I was told that this other family is about to go over to the Americas, so I can kind of live however I want to live over in America. So I can kind of do what I want to do. Baby, you don't even know what kind of freedom there isn't over there in America. So I'm just saying at this time of their life. Anyway, Posey goes and tells Sophie, listen, yeah, my mama, she on your neck, and she trying to get you locked up over them little $3 shoe clips. So I think you really do need to go ahead and make the decision to get up out of here. Well, it's too late, y'all. She ends up going to jail, and he ends up finding the necklace that she was wearing, at the ball. So all these things are starting to connect. The evil stepmother is showing her face. She's saying, yeah, I got you now. We about to lock you up. But they got everybody. The community is involved in this whole relationship. They the ones that know they want to make this whole situation work. Sophie gets snuck into this whole ball. Even Alice and the two gossiping couples, they're in on it to try to help this whole thing come to play. We find out, y'all, this is what really not cracked me up, but pissed me off. We find out that Sophie's stupid godmother or god aunt or a step aunt, whoever she is, stepmom, whoever, has basically stolen Sophie's money. We know that Sophie was supposed to be receiving about 16,000 pounds of a dowry. So that was her dowry. And then each girl was supposed to get that same amount. However, basically the evil godmama been stealing the money, also getting an extra 4,000 for every year that Sophie is there with her, which made it so much easier for her to put Sophie out once she got to a certain age. As y'all can see, she's hiring people, then firing people, which means the money is not flowing the way it's supposed to be flowing. And so now we got to go and do all the things, go to the queen and ask, can I be with this man? But before we talk about the decision that the queen ends up making, Candy, EJ, any thoughts on, just the whole Sophie, the evil stepmother, and the community coming together, and plus the Bridgertons spared her from going to jail. They said, we'll take her to our home and we'll make sure that she comes back to court when it's time to go to court. So any thoughts on, I know I was all over the place, but any thoughts on just Sophie, Benedict finally being able to, or basically putting the plan into play so that they can be together?
So this was a lot going on. I didn't understand the lineage part. I do know that guy was her father, but how? So he left the two girls money as well because they were his stepdaughters.
Right.
So was there a part where there was an aunt and uncle, somebody somewhere? No,
That
we
was
just
the
thought it was.
lie. That was the lie that they told the queen, just so that the queen, because if her mother was a mistress, so if the
Mhm.
queen had if they had to acknowledge that her mother was a mistress, the queen wouldn't have approved of their relationship. So that was just a lie that was going to be between everybody, and that's just what it was. Or evil stepmother was about to go to jail for stealing all of Sophie's money.
Okay. Well, I thought that like in the beginning we thought it was something scandalous with the father, but I guess that was her father and not her uncle or whatever. Okay. So I do like the Sophie's turnaround because she was like three or four different people in the story in only like 8 episodes. She was a maid. She ended up being a what do they call those people?
Governess.
Yeah, like a noble person. She was his mistress for a while, and
Right.
then she became a wife. So she had a lot going on this season. And I think I've never seen a character do all of this that she has done. But I do like the way they came together with her story to help her get where she needed to be because um what's her name? Violet saw that something was going on with her. She saw that there was a mystery with her. She saw that because she's so well spoken, everything about her was like perfect and then mysterious at the same time because like, why are you a maid? And I was so glad they were able to come together to figure this out and help her out. Um, she even accepted him having men.
Right.
I don't know if
Yep.
that's a thing back then that would have been an issue, but when he told her that, I've had women and I've had men too.
Right.
And she ain't flinched not one bit when he said that. I said, okay, you just gonna accept all of it. Okay. Um, but I like the way the story came in full circle for her. She wasn't just a mistress. She was, but she was still somebody. She was a noble person. And I just, I like that for her because she had the most to do this season. She had like a lot going on, and I'm
Right.
happy for her.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And she also, when it came time to try to get her out of jail, I'm saying in my mind, like, girl, call them Bridgertons. Like, what are you doing? They can
Mm-hmm.
literally help you, but she didn't want to involve them in her chaos, which made her even more of a noble person.
Mm-hmm.
A very, she just didn't want to put them in her mess.
Yeah.
And she even know, well, she found out later on that the little shoe clips were fake, but she never told on Posey. She never
Mm-hmm.
said Posey gave me these. You know what? She just
Yeah.
was like one of them. Okay, well, if I gotta if I'm accused of the crime, even though I didn't really do it, I'm gonna go on and do the time. Because anyway,
Mm-hmm.
she was guilty of posing as a noble person going to that ball. So
Yeah.
she really wasn't supposed to. So that if they would have tried, if they really wanted to convict her, they would have been justified
Yeah.
only on that aspect. So I'm glad that, like I say, the Bridgertons were there to save her, and call out what I call her, Cruella DeVille, call her out on her stuff because
Mm-hmm.
without them and backing her, she would have been kind of messed up. EJ, what you
Yeah.
what you thinking?
But one more thing, I
Oh
do
yeah, I'm
like
sorry,
when she
Candy.
was talking to Benedict. He was like, "Well, how you know she telling the truth? Like you just let her tell you anything." And I like the way he was like wanting her to speak up for yourself
Right.
because she was just willing to accept whatever she
Mm-hmm.
did for a long time.
Right. You're right. He did say, "Did you see the will yourself? Like, did you see it yourself? You need to actually see it." So this lady, like you say, she could be telling you anything.
That part. Listen, first of all, the way that we have been calling for this solicitor to come on back around, whoever his name, the way he needed to come on back around because everybody knew this will was bogus. Like we knew that. Well, what Cruella said was bogus. The will itself was legit. It's just Cruella was doing the absolute most, and I knew it had to be a reason why she had kept her there. So confirming that there was a real reason why monetarily why she kept her there. But the fact that you not only backdoored your her, you also did the same thing to Posey. Like, you took double and put it into the other daughter's dowry, which technically she backdoored all of them, because if you doubled her dowry, your other daughter's dowry, you were saying that you didn't think that she was good enough to marry somebody with just this regular dowry, that she needed double the amount just to get somebody to marry her. And that was interesting to me, because that's the one that she basically was doting on, the one that she was, you know, putting it all on the line for. But to me, I saw it as opposite. I saw it as you didn't think that she was good enough to get a man on her own, so you decided you was gonna take this other instead of, because she didn't put it half and half. She didn't put half of the dowry into Posey and half of it into, no, she doubled it. And guess what? They lost that man as soon as he found out that dowry was gone. So maybe she had a point. I don't know. But anyway, I don't like her little ass anyway, so it don't matter. The only one I like is Posey. But, you know, I feel sorry for the little girl. But anywho, yeah, I mean, Sophie was working my nerves this entire time as well. Like, Sophie, like, come on, girl, stand up, stand up, stand up. Okay, like, just doing the most. Like, the way I would have dropped the name, you ain't no way you finna take me to jail, and I'm not dropping a name, and I got a name. Bridgertons, call the Bridgertons, call them. Okay, like, I'm dropping names all day long. T, you already know this.
Absolutely,
I'm dropping names.
I'm dropping names too.
Okay, hell, I mean. Yeah, that part. And I'm glad that she didn't snitch out Posey, but I definitely would have whispered in when the old Cruella ear, them things wasn't even real. You was getting all this money and you out here with fake stuff. Like, stop living like that. Don't do that.
Right. She's a poser.
Violet did tell her though, you know that ish wasn't real. In so many words, you know it wasn't worth that much. So don't even try to play on in our face with that about them darn.
And then the fact that you're trying to get at her for stealing, and your ass has been stealing the whole all this time. Exactly. You're trying to get on her for stealing 2 little fake shoe clips, and baby, you stealing diaries and commit fraud.
That
off
part.
With her head.
Off with her head. Okay. Well, they put her on blast, and when the queen came in and they told her, they fixed the story. This is where it came in to where they made it up as if she was. That her mother was never the maid or never his mistress. So this is how she was able to get the hand of Benedict, and now they going, you know, the queen told her, look, you would have made a perfect diamond. Like, you would have been an amazing diamond, because they said they gave her a name other than Pen whatever. They gave her another name, and the queen actually recognized that name. So they are officially together, and so they got to do their last dance. We'll talk about that just a little bit, but we got to talk about Violet, because why Violet? She say she gotta go. She been fired from the Cruella DeVille's house, and they wasn't acting right over there. So she goes back to Featherton house, Lady Featherton, to, you know, even she like, look, I just came to get my books, but in actuality, she came to get an apology. So, EJ, you have any thoughts on Lady Featherton and Valley finally coming back together? Because she was getting some good gossip from Valley, but Ray back there in the corner wasn't giving her enough gossip. So she needed Valley back in her life anyway.
Okay, the way I can't stand Featherington at this point, I really had some high hope for her. I was like, you know, maybe she gonna get it together, got a new grandson. You know, she over here hanging out with the Bridgertons, even though I can't stand Violet. But, you know, before I couldn't stand her, because I didn't start can't standing her until the very end, to the very, very end. But before that, I was like, maybe, you know, some of that's going to rub off on her. Maybe some of that's going to rub off on her. And maybe she's going to be a better person. But no, she not. And quite frankly, it don't even matter no more, because the way I can't stand Violet, I can't give her no high accolades no more anyway. So it just is what it is. But they're like a birds of she knew that this is who she really wanted. She knew that this lady would go to do everything for her. I mean, she know all your dirt. If she really wanted to put you out there, she could really put your stuff out there, but she didn't do that. and all you had to
Right.
do was pay the lady, like giving her your hand-me-downs. Like, who does that and then go buy new stuff right there when you just said you couldn't afford it? That was
Exactly.
wild.
Exactly. That was
But I'm
she was
glad they back
garbage. She
together.
been garbage though.
Okay, garbage.
Candy, any particular thoughts on the reunion of Valley,
Child.
Gossiping Valley, and Lady Featherton?
The fact that she could not even apologize to her the right way, she used them dresses as her apology. Like, you
Right.
couldn't even apologize to this lady. You gonna tell her, well, I shouldn't have given you those dresses, that was first season or whatever she said. Like, I guess that's how you apologize to some people, and maybe they'll accept it or not. But I don't know. I don't like apologies, baby. Don't apologize to me because you meant what you did. So keep that shit to yourself. I don't know. It's like
apology.
yeah, I don't want no apology because you meant what you said. You meant what you did. You meant to give me them old ugly fuzzy dresses from season 1. I don't care. Yeah, I don't like this lady. I never did care for her. I don't like her children either. So she ain't changed, and
Right.
it is what it is.
One thing I will say about Valley though, she was also a part of helping Posey or helping Sophie, basically helping the truth about Sophie actually get out, like the real truth that Sophie is
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
when
good
she
girl.
yeah,
found out the truth,
Right.
because she was part
yeah,
of the reason why she got in
But she got
trouble the first
that
time.
too.
yeah,
That too.
yeah. She was
That
told
too.
bad
So
messages.
yeah, she fixed, but she was able to right her wrong. So at least she was able to redeem that part of herself now. So that's the only part. That's the only thing I liked about
It
her
might be
little
on, but
piece
it's
of
okay.
role. Because other than that, she was
You
definitely
have
a
a
part of the
phone?
intricate, what I called last night, the intricate plot to take down Sophie. So we got
Okay.
this new lady whistle down from somewhere. We don't know who it is, but I want to ask you ladies because I honestly don't have an idea. But when you listen to the reading of the words from Lady Whistledown, it sounds like a different voice. So, Candy, EJ, who do y'all think is the new Lady Whistledown?
I think it is the new lady in waiting. The Danbury homegirl.
Alice?
Yes, Alice. I think that's who it is.
She one of my guesses too. I think either her or I honestly thought about Eloise or Hyacinth. Like, I thought about 2 other people that we would never think it to be. And
Mhm.
Hyacinth was one of mine, just because of this newfound way that she feel about society per se. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like
Right.
that's going anywhere. So I was like, it could be one. I had 3 on my list. Those were my 3 on my list.
Okay. Okay. I thought about, I did think about Eloise. Then I was like, is Lady Danbury gonna be? But then I'm like, she going all the way to Sierra Leone, so let me take her off of my little chart. Let me just take her off my chart.
Could be
So
a maid.
say it again.
Could be a maid.
It could be. It could be a maid. It could be the girl with the one arm. It could be. It could
Could be
be
Ray.
one of the men.
Yeah, yeah. It
Because
could be the
they
homeboy.
be listening too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we'll
Especially
see.
the way that Ray wasn't gossiping with old girl. Maybe it's her.
Right.
Maybe.
Ooh, Ray might be the next one.
I don't know.
At this point, anybody is suspect. But if you guys are watching, drop it in the chat. Who do you guys think is the new Lady Whistledown? Replay gang, if you're watching, who is the new Lady Whistledown? Who's your speculation of who the new Lady Whistledown is going to be, or your prediction? Okay. So we know Lady Danbury. I didn't get her image, but Lady Danbury is about to go. She's on her way back to Sierra Leone. We don't really see her packing or anything, but her house is everything is covered up. She's closing up the curtains. She's her hair is down, like she's prepared. She's refreshed. Now I got this video and I know we're gonna probably have to delete it later because I didn't do no kind of checks on it. But I just wanna share this video real quick. This conversation between Charlotte, Queen Charlotte, as well as Lady Danbury. And it touched my soul, y'all, because I was mad at Queen Charlotte for a long time, but we see that she has finally allowed Lady Danbury to depart. So let me Here we go. Here we go, y'all.
Oh, I just love it. And
That
Tina
was
was
so
so hard
sweet.
on the queen. So
Yes.
hard on her.
Yes, and was. And
Mhm.
was. Because how you gonna tell that lady she can't go be free?
I told
Like,
you it was so much deeper than that, though. She didn't. You know what? We're not gonna travel down that road. You here now? Go
she
ahead.
had 40 years. She had 40 years
Okay.
to
Let go and let
prepare.
God.
Okay.
Fine, you
But I love that moment between the two of them. I don't know how they're gonna be able to top the relationship. I don't really see. I know Alex is gonna have to, work her way. She's doing very good at working her way into Queen Charlotte's world, but the laughter that these two ladies had on the screen together, I don't know if they'll be able to ever top that. Will we get to see the Queen laugh that way again? Is there gonna be somebody that's gonna make her laugh the way that she laughs? And so, any thoughts, ladies? Either y'all can, whoever want to go first can, but any thoughts just on Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury? And dang, man, she really leaving.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you don't laugh like that with somebody you don't love in a special way. You don't laugh like that with somebody you just met. You don't even laugh like that with your spouse. That's a different type of laugh. Um, and it was real hard. I paid attention to it, but this time it just looked different. I don't know, I guess because we get ready to talk about it, but it was just a laugh of love and you're my sister forever, you're my friend forever. And it was just this real heartfelt. It was like a gut, like laughing from the gut. And like you could tell they're gonna miss one another. And it's like if one of them pass away, it's like they probably say, "Take me too," because I just can't live without you.
Right.
That's like real genuine love and real genuine friendship. Like you can't find that any day. That's just some deep stuff there. And I think because of how it started, like Danbury had to basically teach Charlotte how to be, how to move through society, or how to become like, that's your husband, go get your husband, because she had to tell her that, like, go, that's your husband. When
Right.
he was under the bed looking at the dust bunny child. um I just like the way they let the relationship develop from Queen Charlotte to now, and I would love to see more of Lady Danbury.
Right.
Yeah.
Spinoff. Can we get a Lady Danbury spinoff, please? Other than that bugaboo that was on the camera in Queen Charlotte.
And took the wood chips out of his mouth.
Okay. The devil was a lie.
Yeah.
Okay. EJ.
I mean, shit. Oh, it's just so sad.
You crying again, EJ?
I mean, I'm trying not to because I I've loved these two characters together. Like I love Queen Charlotte. I love Lady Danbury, and it's just gonna be kind of hard to not see Lady Danbury. I would love to see a spinoff with her. I've always understood where Queen Charlotte was coming from about Lady Danbury, just because that connection that they had, and because she was truly her only one and only friend there, and her
Right.
being away from home, and it was just so hard for her to let go. So I always had a lot of grace for her. And I knew she would come around. It was just about when she was gonna come around. And so when that moment happened, it was like it just filled my heart because I was like, we knew you were gonna let her go, but it just had to be at her own time. I think she had to really sit with it. Like she
Right.
really had to sit with it. And I really love that moment between them. But I don't know how they gonna do without Lady Danbury. I need Lady Danbury here.
I agree, EJ. I agree. We need her on the show, period. For our own selfish pleasure. But she gotta go. She can't, she gotta go. She gotta go. I understand, but just the duo with them, I loved it. I forever will love it. So she's moving on. She is moving on. Let me read
Quick
these.
question:
Oh yeah, go ahead, Candy. I'm sorry.
Is Lady Danbury leaving the show?
It seems like it, because are they going to take the show to like Sierra Leone and follow her? That's why really, that's why I'm like, they need to do a spinoff or another part, give us Lady Danbury's story if they're taking her from Bridgerton from the ton. If they're taking her from the ton, give us some more of her. You know, I
Yeah.
feel like she can. I feel like the character can carry a show.
Yeah, she can. Yep, she can. Because can't nobody talk to the queen the way she does. You know, she can
Right,
handle her.
right.
You know, get her together. But I don't know if the what's her name, Alice. Alice gonna have to. She got some big shoes to fill.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep,
Right.
yep.
She definitely she. Good luck, Alice. She getting there because she got the gossiping part down right. You know, she don't know the whole facts, quote unquote, but that doesn't matter to the queen. She loves it. She don't care. She
Yeah,
don't know the truth. She
she
just
gonna
wants
figure
some
it
gossip.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah, she'll figure out how to maneuver and pick it up.
Right. Right. Yeah, but a couple of more spots and then we're going to be up out of here, y'all. This one we do see that they are officially together and he has betrothed her. They're now engaged. So Sophie and Benedict sitting in the tree. Kissing. Okay. They're about to be a whole couple and ain't nothing nobody can
Sandwich.
do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Benedict has found love and Queen Charlotte has won her money from Penelope. EJ, Candy, thoughts?
Girl, we knew the queen was gonna win. It's cute and everything. I mean, it's the rake for me. You know what I'm saying? The rake found love, and I feel like anybody can find love if a rake can find love.
True.
You know, I don't know why, y'all. I was invested a little bit, but then at some point I wasn't so invested no more. And then I don't know. It's like let's just go and get on with it. I mean, I'm glad for them. I'm happy for them. They'll be pregnant next go around when we come back for Eloise, or I don't know if they gonna do the little version where they do the alternate version of with Michaela and Francesca. What they gonna do next season? But whatever they do, she'll be knocked up.
Right, as they all are. They all end up, except Francesca, poor thing. And now she can't give her man no. She can't. She even got a man to give a baby. So anyway, I digress. Candy, any thoughts on Sophie and Benedict?
I enjoyed this. I'm happy for them. He was willing to give up his stake in the family. You know, his brother threatened him, I'm taking everything from you. Like, boy, shut up. He want to give it away anyway. He don't even really care.
Right.
And he was helping her fight for her place in society. I really do. I don't really care for love stories like that because that shit be fake. But
It's fantasy. It's
But
fantasy, darling.
I appreciated
Fantasy.
this one because this one was real. This one was not real, but it was a lot going on. And but when he found that damn necklace by that bed and said, "God damn it, you this been you the whole damn time,"
Right.
he was pissed. I said, "Ooh, he finna windmill this heifer." But no, he was upset because like you took me through all of this and you've been knowing the whole entire time, and he still, of course, I knew he wanted to be with her, but he was just upset that she put him through all of that. Sometimes you got to take men through shit to let them know what type of time and all they are you on. You ain't fooling with them like that. You ain't easily swayed. I ain't finna fall up for you like that. So I appreciated the runaround. I wasn't mad at it. Kudos you, Sophie. And he
Yeah.
ain't a rape no more.
Right. One thing I
Yeah,
want to say
sure.
about Sophie, you know, I'ma always find some empathy because Sophie been mistreated literally her whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And so she kind of was like, I don't want to stir up no problems. I don't want to create problems. I don't want to. So it's like almost she was trying because she knew she wasn't who she pretended to be, and she don't know this man. He could have turned her into the popo and been locked up for imitating somebody. You know what I mean? So I feel like she was protecting herself, but I feel like she was also protecting Benedict. But Benedict, you didn't know you done kissed that many lips that you can't tell them apart.
Girl.
He's a rape that done roke.
Exactly. So it's his fault. But
He
I mean,
kissing men's and women's, baby. Shit.
that's what I'm saying. He done kissed so many lips, he can't kind of distinguish the difference. Anyway, EJ.
Tika ain't got those.
Girl, I was over Benedict dumb self. I said, that's your stupid ass fault. How you not know?
Jeez.
Like, come on now. Like, they was dragging that to hell and back, girl. They was getting on my nerves with that one. I said, now he know what them lips feel like. You like, stop playing with me. And it took a necklace for you to figure it out, but you couldn't tell by the kiss. Oh gosh.
Right.
Every kiss don't begin with K.
That part.
You so
At
stupid.
all. That part. So listen, y'all. We have come to where you finished, EJ. I'm so sorry.
Girl, yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. We've come to the end of the road. This is the end of Bridgerton, and I know EJ got tired of me talking about these wigs, but I had just become obsessed with Queen Charlotte's wigs, a lot of them, and I apologize if the images are not as clear as they could be, but I just want to take a walk down memory lane on some of my favorite wigs, but the majority of my favorite wigs actually came from this last season. So we had this particular, hold on. Sorry, y'all. This one I absolutely loved. It was a heart. It was a heart with butterflies. I said, oh my God, she killing it. So I just, if I had to go to the Bridgerton ball, I would, y'all know I love me a wig, right? And so if I had to go to a Bridgerton ball, these are just some of the looks that I would literally find some money from somewhere to pay somebody to bring these looks together for me. This one, she had like the ruffle around it. She also had the one that had the freaking bird cage in it. I'm sorry that one didn't come out clear, but this one had a whole bird cage in it. I love that one as well. And then this very last one, I love this wig, but I brought this image because did y'all realize that was George on her dress? Or what's her husband name? Richard or George?
George.
Yeah. Did y'all realize that they actually put a picture of him on her dress? So it looks like, how it looked like the 25 cent looked like George Washington. That's what, but she has her husband on her dress. So even though we didn't get George this last half of the season, we got him on this particular dress of hers. And shout out to the costume section, the hair and makeup on Bridgerton. It's always top notch. I'm always wanting to get onto y'all stage and see if any of those cakes that y'all are making are real, or is it styrofoam? It looks so good, it makes me want to eat it. The bonbons, I don't mess with no bonbons, so y'all can keep that to yourself. But all of the things, the food, the seafood displays, I love everything about it. But the wigs were top notch for me. So any final thoughts y'all have about Bridgerton? Any expectations? And what you got coming up on your channel? And we could go with Candy and then EJ.
This show is very, very special. I can't remember if EJ or Tamika put me on this. I can't really remember, but this was a very excellent watch. I don't take anything back. I won't take anything back from it. It opened my eyes to a whole lot of things. I didn't realize us Black people were, as deep as we are, I know how they became ladies and lords and stuff like that. That's because they had to become part of society. And that was, I think, Lady Danbury's idea. No, whose idea was that, EJ?
Yeah, because she was trying to use the king's mama was trying to use the queen as an example. So she was like, you got to use some people that look like her too to make it work. And so
so I appreciate the show for teaching me something, because I really didn't know our history like that, and I didn't realize this was like a real true thing, a real person, well, based off a real person. Shonda Rhimes did her thing. She did not miss. Season 3 was a little wonky, but she didn't miss. The costume, wardrobe, and everything was lovely, beautiful. The music, of course, everything was always up to date and current. It was always hitting. The love stories, some of them could have been a little sketchy, but then again, we had some real true love stories like Sophie and then poor Francesca. Like EJ said, I ain't really thought she liked that man like that, but evidently she really did. And I'm happy. I hope she find love some kind of way. If she ever gonna get married again, do they get married? No, people don't get married again, do they?
They can.
Okay, but they don't like to for some reason.
Right.
But yeah, this is a very good show. I love everything about it. Yeah, I love it. It's, I don't know. I'm lost for words. It's so heartfelt and touching. And as far as my channel, on Monday we do Cross, Tuesday we do Married to Medicine, Wednesday we do Sisters, and Thursday we do, damn, what's the name of that show?
Not Paradise.
Yes.
Paradise.
I want to say
Okay.
The Passion of the Christ.
Oh, jeez.
Paradise.
You make sure you go to church on
I'm
Sunday, on
sleepy.
Easter.
Listen, I'm sleepy. Okay, I've been up since
Right.
4 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Well, we almost done, I promise you.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for joining us, Candy. We appreciate it. I do apologize for my screwed up brain last week. I knew I forgot I was supposed to be the one hosting it. I was like, okay, EJ I said it loud and proud too in the chat. EJ gonna set it up. Girl, it's your turn. I went to had to go back and look at I was like, oh, EJ did the last one. My bad. My bad. So
No, and I thank y'all for inviting me. I appreciate
yes,
it. Thank you.
absolutely. Always, anytime.
Down. Okay.
Here she goes. She got a song in the heart.
Chain. What you saying, EJ?
Oh, Chain of
there.
Fools. I love that one, girl. That's my song.
Because I don't hear.
Oh, you couldn't hear?
Mm-mm.
Girl, she's singing Chain of Fools.
You can't hear me?
Now what? Now I was saying that too. How did I sing Chain of Fools? I did not even hear EJ saying that.
Can you hear me?
Is EJ
I can
talking?
hear you. I can hear you.
Oh,
Wait,
okay. Well, let me go ahead. It looked like
Let me
StreamYard
go
about to
back
be
and
on
come
one.
right.
Anywho, yes, I don't have anything going on my channel right now. I'll be back up and running in April. I think this is actually I have one more live, and that's going to be our live for Cross, I believe.
Yeah.
So I think that's the last live, and then after that, I'll be back in April, and I'll have some content for y'all in April. But that's about it. This was fun. I love Bridgerton. It's one of my favorite shows. I love Bridgerton. As a matter of fact, I am about to download Queen Charlotte because Shonda and Julia, they actually co-wrote Queen Charlotte together. And I want to go ahead and read it. So I'll probably wait till April and read it though, because I want some people to read it with me, but I can't commit right now. Because they say it's like deeper, and if you love the Queen Charlotte story, like you know how the books is always deeper. So I really got to go and get into that one. But other than that, y'all, this has been so much fun. Candy, love having you all the time, girl. You already know. Tika, thank you for hosting and doing all the things, and I appreciate everybody in the chat that came through to hang out with us, y'all. We know we was a little late. Queen Charlotte and all of them, they done been off for a few weeks now, but still, we here, we in this thing. So we appreciate y'all. Take a douche. What you got going on?
Listen, before I say what I got going on, I'm thinking about it while I read this super sticker from DeMarcus. Super chat from DeMarcus right quick. He says, did y'all get the news that BET Plus folded and Paramount acquired Tyler Perry stakes in BET Plus? Yep. I saw that, and I'll be talking about it tomorrow, so people can stop asking me about Ruthless. They can stop asking me about Ruthless. They can stop asking me about Ruthless. That's all I can say. But yes, and thank you for the super chat. I did see that. Did y'all know that the Paramount has acquired BET Plus? Hopefully they will give us our ish on time and stop playing with us, stop playing in our faces,
and let it show up when it's supposed to show up.
It's been, as you can tell by the lack of content on BET Plus, that something has been in the works for a while. If you just pay attention to the app, nothing new has popped up. So you can tell that they've been about to do something, and a lot of companies are merging together. You had another big huge deal with Hulu and Disney. That's another big one, and if I'm not mistaken, Paramount, didn't they also combine with Warner Brothers, or they did something? I can't remember, but it's a lot of these companies that are merging together to create. I think everybody wants to compete with Netflix. If I'm just keeping it real, this is just my opinion. I feel like Netflix is who you want to compete with at this point. And I feel like mergers are necessary in order to be able to do so. The good news about this particular merger is that, first of all, TP probably made a whole hell of a lot of money. Let's just talk about, he had 25% stake. If they bought him out, because that's what, that statement makes it sound more negative, but he was bought out. He sold. He's like, shit, 25%. If you think about that, he probably made a ton of damn money. And you got to remember that he also had that huge deal with BET. That deal didn't go anywhere. It was set to go throughout, I forgot when, but it was like a so many year deal, 5-6 year deal. I don't know what it was, but it was like an 8-figure deal. So like at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. And now some of these shows are going to get to be seen by a lot more people because Paramount, y'all got to remember, Paramount lost a big thing too. Paramount lost Taylor Sheridan, if I'm not mistaken. He decided not to re-sign with Paramount. So this makes even more sense because now, I mean, they need fan favorite shows over there, and they had it with Taylor, but now you bring BET Plus into the thing, you get a lot of the TP stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got Sisters and you got these other shows.
So all the content is going over there.
Yeah, so you got all these other shows, and to my understanding, they're not going to be canceled. Now I know that some shows hadn't been said they were going to be renewed just yet, like the Miss Pat show and all that. We don't know if they're coming back. I love Miss Pat show. That's my favorite show. But all of that stuff will be over there. So you got to think about it. You go from having only X amount of viewers, right? Because they probably only got 3-4 million subscriptions at BET Plus. Now Paramount is a huge, wider audience because they probably got hell, I don't know. They got a lot. If they bought out, if they were able to buy out somebody and buy out multiple people, they got a lot. That's all I can say. So it's like being able to, it's like, it's a good thing at the same time. And we also got to realize that BET ain't been BET in a long time. Let me just keep it real. BET ain't been blah, blah, in a long time. Okay. And as far as when we go behind the scenes of it all, but yes, it still shows a lot of Black content. And that's why I still always support BET and BET Plus, because they do still show our content, and I always support them in that way. But if you ever look behind the scenes, you know, I ain't right. Gonna tell y'all.
Right. And then also, EJ, if family business goes as well, that's going to be a major deal for Carl Weber and his crew as well. More people get to see it over there, you know?
Yeah.
More because eyes. We looked at it as a negative with them losing the Netflix, but with them going to Paramount, because I forgot shit. I don't know why I forgot about them too. I forgot that they coming over there too. So because all the content is coming. It says that all the content is coming, but now they still get to be in front of a bigger audience again. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like they lost Netflix, but guess what? This ain't going nowhere. This is gonna stay. They can't lose that one. They ain't gonna take it off.
And maybe we could get a Curtis Duncan Bounty Hunter spinoff. Okay, I'm just saying.
Do y'all think they're going? What you think Paramount Plus will advertise the stuff properly?
I think we'll get trailers. I think we'll get what's going to happen next. They're way more. They are way more organized than what BET Plus has been. When they say their content is going to be uploaded, it's going to be uploaded. So I feel like they're going to be way more effective and organized in getting the content that we are looking for. They're going to be able to get it out there to us.
And I don't think that we're going to see them cut a lot of stuff. I really can't see. I just feel like it would be a disservice for them to buy out a company and then not have the content, you know what I'm saying? Like not have the content for that particular audience. And now if you think about it, they'll get more subscriptions because it was some people who were just dead set on not ever having BET Plus because for whatever reason,
because
they just didn't see the value in it. Well, they didn't see the value in it because it was just, you know, but on Paramount Plus, they might see the value in that because it's such a wider variety of things and that may even get more eyes on it. I choose to look at it as a positive. We'll have to see. Y'all know these companies are what they are.
Right.
But you know, I always be about supporting the support. I don't care. I'll be on some support the Black people, okay? Because if we don't support each other, then ain't nobody else. Like if we don't ride for each other, ain't nobody else gonna ride for us. So it is what it is.
Right.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for the people that it's going to affect in a very positive way. Now we know a lot of that stuff comes with some negative stuff too. You know, you might see some layoffs and stuff like that. Now I am sorry for that part of it for the people that's, you know,
but
behind-
those residual checks may be a little bit bigger than what they actually receiving too. Those,
yeah, that too. So for the other people, yeah, it's like a you know, it's a what do they call it? It's a
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like it has its good parts, and then it has the stuff that you know comes with people acquiring a company. Like I said, like the layoffs. To me, that's the first thing I think about.
Yeah,
that you know they're going to be layoffs. Yeah, but they gonna get some what you call those checks?
The residuals?
Not the residual checks. The when they lay you off.
Unemployment,
severance pay,
severance pay,
severance. They gonna get some severance though.
They can get unemployment too. Y'all fine.
They
Run me my money.
That severance. They get that unemployment. They be all right.
But how long do we think BET Plus would have been around anyway? Like, I mean, of course, I still pay for it. I ain't turned BET.
I don't think it would have went anywhere. I think they've always been under Paramount. They've just been a subsidy of it. Like they've always been a part of Paramount. And so I don't think it was really gonna go anywhere per se. I just think that they're streamlining it to make one big thing because that's what's going to and like I said, they lost Taylor Sheridan.
Right.
I didn't know what they was gonna do. I said
right. I was looking like what?
So
that's
all
like
of
your
Taylor
number
Sheridan
one
shows would not be on Paramount Plus anymore.
Probably the ones that are there, but all he got new stuff,
originals. But now he like you say, EJ,
he got new stuff, and you know Taylor be coming out with shit like all this. Yeah, he get
that country. Oh my!
I think
God.
Marshall is still on.
Is it still on Paramount? Okay.
Yeah, I think Marshall is still there. But anything new with his new contract, which who did he go to? Did he go to Peacock or something? I don't know who he went to.
I think it was Peacock.
I think it was Peacock.
Dang.
But yeah, that was a big kick in the butt. I was like, God dang, y'all ain't gonna have nothing over here.
Yeah, I didn't know that part. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I screws with old Taylor. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like him.
I watch his stuff. That's
every time I see him on the screen. Go on, little white man. Go ahead. I see you over there.
He does all of his shows are different. Nothing is the same. Every show that I've watched, they are different from the other. They're not. You can't tell that is his show. You know, well, you could tell.
I don't know.
It's good.
He has a format.
Yeah.
But all of his shows are
but they different. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like they're different.
Yeah.
They don't
he out in the woods, he's cutting down fires, he's in the city, like he is like you said, a different format.
Mayor of Kingstown, that's
but he will put his stank on it, but it is definitely I know what you mean, girl.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, you know, it's his because it's great content, but each show is different. I'm trying to not say somebody's name because they should be the same. You know, okay.
Oh Jesus! But yeah, for real. Yeah, I got you though. Yeah. So that's what it is. DeMarcus, that's our thoughts on that. And we ain't mad about it. Christian Keys, you no longer own All the Queen's Men, so take your new show somewhere. Where you gonna take your new show, Christian? I said what I said. Make me famous.
And that's funny because if he had just waited it out, he would have been over there. He would have been over there.
Shutting up is free.
Exactly.
I've been saying it all week. Shutting up is free.
Exactly.
Okay, Candy, that part.
That's all it takes.
Free 99. Okay, you ain't got to do it. It's just free. Just zip.
And one last super chat from DeMarcus. He said, "Happy Friday the 13th. I knew today would be a spooky day. My day wasn't spooky.
It's spooky.
I went, got my new tag for my car, and did what
I forgot.
Minded my business.
Yeah, I ain't had no spooky day. I don't know what you been doing.
Right. That made me want to watch a little scary movie.
Not me.
I'm EJ.
What?
You the main one be telling me to watch all this crazy stuff.
It don't be scary though. I said one scary thing. One.
Okay. No, then we do. Never mind. Anyway, y'all, I digress. Because I'm about to have a whole other off-subject conversation.
He talking about all the Queen's men can go to stars.
I saw
Okay.
that. Yeah, I'm sorry, audience. I forgot y'all was engaging with us. Let me run through real quick. Let me run through some of these comments. Girl, we just had our own little conversation to ourselves, and they was listening. So we thank y'all. But
To ourselves in the public.
that part. But Candy says send her loot to we don't care about your trust issues, DeMarcus. Send her coins to EJ's cash out.
Send it to EJ.
$100.
He don't do cash app, so send it to EJ thing.
Send it to you can send it to my my YouTube. I got her.
YouTube, do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want $100. I don't want no little measly. You've been asking me this for the longest, so I'm gonna need you to come with some duckies, okay? When you come
with the duckies.
I don't know how many gig jobs I done did this week, so I can get my money for New Edition, baby. I'm going to see that.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I see that Monique 69 Waves is in the building. Thank you, Mo. She has something to say. So the Queen went, I knew she was going to say something. So that's that Chicago stuff. So the Queen went to a t-shirt press to get her husband, basically to get a t-shirt place to get her husband's face on her dress during that time.
You know they painted that on.
It was painted.
They painted that on. They is fancy.
Right. That was painted. And this other comment in my Candy Loves TV voice, I have trust issues when it comes to money. I don't play with the church's money. My wife taught me that, and she's an Aries also.
What he trying to say? Hold on, what the hell you trying to say? what you trying to say?
He said it need to go to the person that's intended for. He don't need money exchanging hands too many times.
Okay, because I just felt some type of way.
Okay. Hey, Shayna.
Well, send it through Zelle then. If you scared of Cash App, send it via Zelle directly to everybody got a Zelle.
Right. I don't want DeMarcus to have my phone number. Then he might be texting me some shit. I don't.
Oh Lord. You know what?
I'm joking, DeMarcus. I'm joking.
Hopefully, all the Queen's men will go to stars. We don't. All the Queen's men, the one owned by Tyler Perry is gonna go wherever. Tyler Perry send it. Christian Keys don't have no say in that. Now his spinoffs, as far as he's trying to do the Blue story and all of that stuff, then those are the things that he can actually pick up and create and take somewhere else. Unfortunately, he sold it. He gave up the rights, and now he mad. But ain't nothing you can do about it.
It is something he can do about it. Keep talking slow and leaving out words. Yeah.
We don't know what he's trying to say.
With his little violin,
Let's see. Yeah. I hate to say it, but Night Donna, the Diamond, this season of Family Business on Paramount. Trying to say he's gonna take our girl up out of there. It is what it is. I believe that format will be different in Family Business New Orleans and Family Business season 7.
I don't think that it's changing. Oh, hold on, guys. I'll be back. My thing.
No problem.
You go ahead and close.
I'm just finished these last few comments. This is why they probably combined Black Hamptons and Family Business together in season 6. And okay, well, we'll see how it all plays out. I'm looking forward to everything, whatever the changes are. I just want my shows to come back, and I need the Oval. Quit playing with me. I need my shows
in a timely manner.
In a timely manner, okay? Y'all, there was nothing wrong with how y'all had the Oval on BET. We was weekly recapping it, and we was doing all of the things, having a good old time. And so, quit playing with us. Give us
the
something.
Last 2 seasons have came back months away. Come on. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see how it all plays out. How it all plays out. But as always, I'm here for all the shenanigans. I'll hurry up and wait. EJ done put me on assignment to watch something else anyway, so I'll just take that time to watch. She told me to check out Paradise.
What you say?
I said you put me on the side. I said I'll hurry up and wait for my other stuff to come back, but you have put me on assignment to watch some other stuff, Paradise and some other stuff. So I might as well go on and just catch up and don't even complain about it. Just catch up on the other stuff. and then I'll be ready. You know,
I got you on a side mission. I sure do. She on the side
I ain't
quest.
complaining. I ain't complaining at all. I ain't complaining at all. But I guess that's it, y'all. For my channel, we got Cross next week, final episode of Cross, finale episode of Cross, and finale episode of Sisters. So you on mute, Candy, unless you're trying to talk.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said that's the finale episode of Sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all might not get Sisters back to back no more like this.
I know, but they're filming Sisters right now, so you know we're gonna get something. Damn it, if I gotta watch all the old ones and the behind the scenes, and listen, I need to lose about 10 pounds. You
said it every time you go on the live.
I said every time because they film it and they were looking for background people for Sisters. This my own fault. Oh well.
Y'all know that. Is it true that it's supposed to be a Frisco King come out like Tulsa King, and it's supposed to be Frisco King like Frisco, Texas?
No, it's St. Louis. I mean, not St. Louis. New Orleans.
So is it supposed to have Samuel L. Jackson in it?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay, I knew that was fake news. I said, who done put the Frisco King up here? I said, what they know about Frisco?
EJ, you got excited.
Well, no, they said they was doing call outs, whatever you call it. You know the thing you be talking about all the time.
Casting.
Yeah, casting. And it said Frisco. I said
maybe they were in Frisco looking for people.
They could be, and then sometimes they could shoot scenes in that part of Texas, and then or in that area, and then just the show be based off another city. But they could film it.
Yeah, I think I was low key kind of excited about it. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't mad. I'm not mad at you. Let them say we bringing something to Albany, Georgia, girl. I'm on there. I'm in there. I will go wrap up in all the cellophane and plastic I can find to fit in somebody's outfit.
Now Google say Frisco King. And then it was Texas rather than New Orleans, formerly
DeMarcus, please clarify. He said something to start in June, so maybe.
I'm sorry,
right there, EJ.
You might be. And Beauty and Black is coming back next week, so I will be doing some with Beauty and Black. I just don't know just what yet. But yeah,
on
Beauty
the show,
and Black.
Samuel L. Jackson, he was on the last season, last couple episodes of Tulsa King. So
okay.
Yeah,
they like, I'm finna go back to NOLA.
Yeah, it was gonna be called NOLA King, but they changed it to Frisco King. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, come on, Frisco. Come on, Texas in the building. Okay, I'm done.
It's all good.
We'll see. I'll be watching it. As long as Sam Jackson.
I gotta go catch up on Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good season.
I like Sam L. Jackson though. So that should be nice.
I don't know if it's true. It's a bunch of things. You know, to be fake news. You know, I'm gonna be doing.
Have y'all ever watched? Since we just talking like we behind the scenes anyway. Have y'all ever watched the show Parish with Giancarlo Esposito?
Who did that?
No, that was on Netflix.
No, it was on AMC.
Okay, no.
I've heard of that show, but I have never watched it. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, if y'all ever, that's my recommendation. That's a very good show. Giancarlo Esposito is very good. Very, very good. So check out Parish since I finally found something y'all haven't seen. Huh?
Did y'all ever watch the Gangs of the Londons?
Nope.
Nope.
It looked good. I ain't seen it either. I'm just trying to see if y'all saw it.
Oh,
y'all watch
she's about to add it to the list. Oh,
that girl! Oh my God, y'all!
That just came back, and I got to go and catch up. Yep.
I binge watched it because I saw this season 4 was a season 4, whatever it was. I binge watched it because I was like, I need to catch up. So y'all know I did some foolery because I was like, I can't be watching all these damn episodes. So I watched all of season 1. Then season 2, I had to, had to chop it up and stuff.
Child, watch season 2.
They about 30 minutes apart for that young man, and that young man.
I ain't had time for that. I had stuff to do.
I watched it today. I said,
he putting it down.
I was trying to go to all the schmeck scenes. I said, listen, the way I can't stand that helper.
I stayed fast forwarding at work today because they kept going, doing every scene.
I gotta go watch it then. Because I can't stand that hell for why I don't like that lady. Why I do not like that leading lady? First of all, that man lied to you all this time. Like he lied to you.
And
like,
he was sleeping with her
slept
daughter. Yep.
Oh yeah.
What is wrong with her?
Well,
What is wrong
you
with
get
her?
to
He put it down. That's what's wrong with her.
Listen,
He put it
That's
down.
that fire. He got that fire.
And her husband wasn't ish, so he put it down.
And he going with the woman that work with her daughter, like he going with a detective.
Right. Yeah, he doing a lot.
Girl, it's
A
just
whole
too
lot.
much going
All
on.
to
but that
find
show
out
good.
the truth. Well, is it a truth or a lie if they unalive somebody close to him?
And the brother ain't hitting on ish either. He got worse.
That brother pissed me off, Candy.
He gonna piss you off even more this season, okay? Just wait, you wait and see.
Pissed me off. I was just like, can he just die already?
He ain't gonna die.
Can he just go already? Because the plot of what his whole thing was just stupid to me. Like it just didn't make no sense. After like, dude, like I don't understand. Ugh, girl.
DeMarcus want Donna to die. To die.
He say he hate to say it, but yeah, she about to go.
Because they go into Paramount, you realize that the Carl Weber and them are still shooting the show and writing the show, right? Like still they show.
Same writers.
He done.
Listen, one last thing, and we're gonna get up out of here. If y'all are in the Memphis area, Ben Stevens is doing his book signing in Memphis. He need to come on to Georgia. Quit playing with me. But he is in Memphis tomorrow, March 14th, doing the book signing for Curtis Duncan Bounty Hunter. If you're in the area, go and check him out. Ladies, I know y'all want some Cousin Curtis. I'm just saying. Head on over there. I'll find the link again and I will drop it in the description so that y'all can go ahead and check him out over there in Memphis if you're in the area. Okay. Memphis. All right, y'all. But that's about it, y'all. We appreciate y'all. I know we were talking like we were backstage and it felt like we was backstage, but this is what we kind of do when we're backstage. So we thank y'all for engaging with us and hanging out with us after the after show. Okay. So we will see y'all after the pod. It's an after party, yeah.
After the party,
to the lobby, Okay.
After the lobby is probably Chris, and after it's probably.
But anyway, y'all, we out of here. We have to stay for real. Peace. We love y'all. Have an amazing weekend. Hey, go kid.
Talk that. Talk that. Talk that. Talk that. Talk that. Talk that.